This video will walk you through how to create and submit a new club application. You can create a new club application from your primary club or through the MyCA page. This video will use the MyCA page, and I have the permissions of a district governor. So we will navigate to the MyCA page, and if you have the permissions, you will see a blue New Club Application button to the right. Select that button. Now, enter the proposed name of the club. As a district level officer, I now have to select the sponsor club for the app. Notice that the clubs within my district are listed, and I can select from this list. If I was a club secretary or president, or even a club administrator, creating a new club on my club page, I will only have my club as an option for being a sponsor. Next, select the club type, and then select the link to the new club criteria to read important information about starting a new club. And then select that you have read the new club criteria and select Next. The system will display the information you just entered, as well as display the application status. Notice it is application in progress. And select Next. The system will display the information you just entered and will open up the form, the new club application form. Notice the top banner. This will allow you to see the application's progress and will allow you to submit it to LCI when you are ready and also discontinue the application should that be what you need to do once you've started one. The form details are on the left, and you'll use the buttons on the right to begin filling in the information. Select the Edit Club Details button, and here you will have the ability to enter all the information you have about the club details, such as country, city, you can choose language, and enter anything else you might have about the club at this stage, and then select Save. Notice that the form begins to populate with the information that you are entering by using those buttons. On the left, notice that there are sections. You can collapse or expand the sections as you'd like. If you look at the club details, you will see that it has collected the information that I have typed in the Edit Club Details button. Now you just continue to fill in the application as you have information to add. For now, we will add the new members to the application. So select Manage Club Members, and then Add New Member. Notice the other options you have. You can transfer a member, you can edit a member you've already added, or you can remove a member that you've added. So we will select Next, and we will type in the information for this new member. After you've completed the first screen, select Search. It will search the system and it will check to see if this information matches another member in the system. If it does, you may have to select from a list of members to ensure you're picking the one that you want. Otherwise, continue to enter as much information as you have about the person. If you want to assign this person as a club officer, you must put in an email and a phone number so that they can be contacted as officers of the club, of the new club. If you don't have it now, it will let you through, but you probably should put it in if you have it, or you can come back in and edit them later. Once you've entered the information, you can select Next. The system is now beginning to create a record for this person. Next, it wants to know the type of member that you're adding. Just select from the list below. For now, we will just say regular member, and we will let it default to active and select Next. Once the full membership record is created, you can see the members that you've added by scrolling down. Allow the system to refresh, and then you will see the pending memberships down underneath the blue buttons. You can always select View All to expand this list for a better view. For now, I am going to continue entering members so that we can begin completing the application further and be able to submit it to LCI. I will pause the recording to continue entering members, and I will continue soon. So now we will just page down so we can see that 3 members have been added, and I'm going to assign these members to positions in the club. So I'm going to select the Add Club Officer button, and by doing so, I can assign them. First, I pick the title that I'd like to assign, and then I pick one of the members that I've entered, and then select Next. The system will assign that person and then ask you if you'd like to assign another officer. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to select Club Secretary. And finally, I will go ahead and assign the third person to the Club Treasurer position. Once your officers have been assigned, you can continue the application by managing it using the buttons. And since I am a district governor, I can also authorize this application now. I do not have to wait until it passes certain points or for someone to let me know it's time. I will, though, as an officer, if a club actually creates a new club application, I will be notified here up at the top right. There's a little bell icon, and if there is a number in there, a red number, I can select it and see the clubs listed that are started that I can go take a look at and authorize. But as I said, since I am the district governor, I can certainly just move to the Tasks and Authorization tab to authorize any new club. First, I'm going to say authorization requested, and then I can authorize right away. I'm going to go ahead and hit save. And to make sure it's authorized and I can move on, I am going to refresh the page just to be sure. Now I've completed my task. The application is on its way to being completed. Using the buttons, you can add guiding lions, co-sponsors, extension award recipients, and continue to manage by viewing or removing any assignments. I will pause the video to make sure I complete all the information necessary, and then I will return to submit the application to LCI. Now that all the information is completed and I'm ready to submit this application to LCI, I will select the Submit to LCI button and I will select Save Status. The system will run a check to make sure that all required fields have been entered. And if everything checks out, it will move into the Submitted category. The application is now submitted to LCI, and LCI will now review it for approval. This video is now complete. Thank you.